Hello Colombia, I'm Chris Morris, Master Distiller at the WoodFord Reserve Distillery. The WoodFord Reserve brand is a very new brand. This distillery is quite historic. It dates back to 1812, but it had been abandoned since 1959. And we bought the distillery to put in the processes, the equipment that would revolutionize, we believe, the bourbon industry to create a whole new style of bourbon, which is known as WoodFord Reserve. Woodford being the name of where our distillery is located. It was meant to be a palate pleaser for people who enjoy single malts and blended scotches, people who enjoy fine beers, red wine. It was meant for palates who like a big flavor profile, but also like a smooth flavor. So we've worked very hard bringing in pot stills from Scotland, having a grain recipe that has a lot of malted barley and rye in it, a slow fermentation process with our own strain of yeast, and actual barrels made uniquely for us at our own cooperage. Everything designed to make this flavor profile complex, balanced, yet very easy to enjoy. These buildings were empty, and when we put in the modern equipment, we turned the clock back using old-fashioned methods such as wooden fermenters, cypress fermenters that we use trees that have been cut over 100 years ago, copper pot stills made in Scotland. So even though this is a modern process, we're using very old-fashioned equipment to be as authentic as possible, which I think is very ironic, making a modern bourbon using old-fashioned processes. Yeah. We make two expressions of WoodFord Reserve. One is WoodFord Reserve Distiller's Select, and it's matured in new oak barrels for 6 to 7 years, and we batch barrels together for a consistent flavor profile. Our WoodFord Reserve Double Oaked is made using fully mature WoodFord Reserve, and we rebarrel it in a second new barrel that is a heavily toasted, lightly charred barrel, and the WoodFord Reserve will remain in the second barrel for an additional 1 year, giving it a really sweet, natural character.
What is your favorite building?
Oh, they're both wonderful, but on an everyday basis, I'm going to go with WoodFord Reserve.
Colombia, a la carta.